Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all of you there, especially to the listeners of my channel, Great Author channel. With regard to this moment, thanks be to God that we reach another month and we are now approaching the month of May and June. Usually, the classes start in the month of June. But because of our pandemic, unexpected pandemic, as March 2020, 2021, and here comes 2022. The Department of Education already planned for returning back to the new normal. I mean, physical mode, face to face classes. How do we deal with new normal? There is no normal if we are trying to make things easy. How? How? How to make things easy, particularly this pandemic plus economic situation of the government and so on and so forth. Number one, we start with economic status in the family. The parents should see to it that their children have enough, you know, health requirements, food requirements, and so on. So, in other words, the initial stage to improve to deal with this new normal is in the family. Then let's go to the students or learners. Learners now will attend to their classes usually on the face-to-face or physical present inside the classroom. But before that, the school, so family, and then let's go to the school. The school should have modalities. What are these modalities? First, alternative in case there will be a surge within the school mentioned, for example, school X. After a week, there is a surge of this pandemic. What is the alternative of the school? Does the school immediately, let's say, turn into a lockdown again? See? So there must be a alternative immediate solution. So all school heads, I'm calling all the school heads, principals, supervisors, superintendent, especially if there is a sudden surge of this COVID-19 pandemic and you are now allowing the students to go physically inside the classroom. What if there will be a sudden surge of this pandemic? What is your alternative suggestion in case there will be a surge for a certain period? For example, determine now on what particular class is the source of the surge. Now, if the source of the surge, for example, is grade 1, all the rooms nearby that grade 1 should already be closed. Okay? That is our alternative. Immediate solution. Lahat po, all rooms situated near the surge, for example, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, all the rooms there. For example, all the second floor should now be closed. Immediate solution. And then observe for the next week if the third floor, second floor, for example, the first floor has a surge. Immediately, all the rooms in the first floor will be closed. All right? Go back to the online. Then, After a week, observe if the second floor has a surge. If none, continue. All right? Now, be careful if those students from the second floor will not go to the first floor or to the ground floor, for example. Now, what if the teachers get infected? What is your alternatives? Immediately, what? File a sick leave for the teacher. Immediately. We have the solution, but we are not supposed to sacrifice the whole school. Okay? So this is just a suggestion. If the teacher get infected for the particular class, the teacher file immediately sick leave for a particular period. And then the principal will now see an alternative for the students or for the school. Now, how do we deal with this new normal? Collaborative and cooperation among stakeholders if you want to have. Now, of course, schools are preparing for washing station. What else? Disinfectant stations. What else? Other station there. But be careful if their parents also what? A source of infection. Remember, the parents now are getting in. The students now are getting in. So what happens? There is again a commotion. There is again a overcrowding inside the school. At the gate, right? At the gate, school guard should be very vigilant. Do not allow the parents to get inside. As long as the student is already inside the school, immediately ask the parents to go out. Immediately, the parents should not stay inside the class or inside the school premises so that, you know, we have to lessen our virus incoming. Now, there must be a station for students to enter. What is this station? Of course, from the gate, then washing of hands, disinfection, and the like. What if the student, all right, the students did not brush their teeth? How will you deal with that? See, because the students are really, they could not even manage themselves. How? Ask the students to brush their teeth in the comfort room first before getting inside the classroom. That is hygiene, that is health. So you ask the students to brush their teeth first, mouthwash, for example, if they have. If they none, then ask them to wash their. So be careful, all right? So there must be a preparation for everything, alteration, and there must be a collaboration among the stakeholders. Perhaps this is a challenge for those students, teachers, parents that are excited to go inside the school premises. Now, how do we deal? As I said, collaboration and cooperations must be the key words for this new normal. Face to face is very easy, okay? Face to face. Face to face skill inside the classroom is very easy. However, there are challenges. Challenges again. Now, when the teacher, the students already inside the classroom, you're supposed to spread out the students, not very close, all right? At least 2 meters from each other. This one, the capacity before 2020 of the classroom was 40 students per room. Make it now 30 students. And schedule shifting is advised. Uh, for example, morning shifting lower grades, afternoon shifting higher grades, or alternatives. Again, alternate. For example, next week will be the higher years morning session, the lower years afternoon session, and so on. It depends on your planning. All the school heads should be work together, should be, very discreet for this matter, because face to face is already manifest. I do not know if there are alternatives of this. No, nevertheless, this is just a suggestion to all school heads. Be careful, because after election, May 9, 2022, here in the Philippines, there is a prediction that there will be a great surge. So be careful with the campaigns and the likes. So it's better to be, slow in action, but there is a second alternatives. Okay? So much so, good luck for those who are now trying to open their classes in face-to-face scheme. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.